dwarfs him physically. Don Chaney telling us that Dikembe Mutombo was just too slow to react on the jump balls.
It's Britton Johnson who dumps it down to McGrady, turns, lifts, and fires, and buries his first shot of the year.
Time again for Orlando, just giving wide open shots to the New York Knicks. They're going to knock those down. If you just play contained defense against New York, who's going to beat you off the dribble? Like that.
Speaking about beating people off the dribble.
Brady earned everything. The previous possession, blasting right. It's the only time McGrady's been able to go right all night. Big guys.
Michael Sweetney is on the floor now for the Knicks.
Zone defense again confusing Orlando.
Actually checked back out now. Got a brief little look at the side shot by Houston, no good. Harvey with yet another rebound. Teron Lue dumps it down to McGrady.
Nice.
And McGrady was trying to find Juwan Howard, and he gets it back and drops it home. On the season last year, 15-7 is what he averaged.
Tracy's starting to get more assertive out there, going quicker against this zone defense.
Got to go now. Shot clock's at 2, and McGrady beats it from the baseline. It can be perhaps early season jitters. You know, it's the first game of the season. Haven't worked all the kinks out. Oh my goodness! McGrady follows and slams it with the left hand. This is explosiveness.
This is why Doc Rivers can say with a straight face that this guy has the chance to be the greatest player ever. You don't make plays like that unless Knicks get any fast break opportunities here. They were dynamic on that end in the first half. Collapsing defense. Britton Johnson doing it all.
Showtime. Left-handed little plop by Tracy McGrady, and the Magic get their first deuce of the half.
How frustrating for Don Chaney. Such a champion, such a class act. The Knicks have 16 turnovers, and they just are executing all wrong, but the ability to finish on the fast break with your offhand.
So, man, they got another number for him.
All right, I understand it. Listen, John Saunders says Do the Right Thing is his favorite movie ever. Yo, Mookie, what they got to get up on the wall?
Put some brothers up on the wall.
All right, John Bill, you got to get some brothers.
McGrady from outside, no good. Gooden with the rebound. Reset to Giricek.
Tracy McGrady's playing the reactive game that we see too often from Keith Van Horn. It has been really a complete reversal of roles. And that's the gamble, and as the rules have changed over the years, who you take with that #1 pick, and that's the advantage that LeBron James has, is that this guy is already physically a man. Beautiful block, Tracy McGrady. This is a critical game. The Knicks, only 9 of their first 23 games are played here at home. They were not a good road team last year.
25 turnovers and an 8-point lead. Those two normally don't go hand in hand. Good and open. Jump shot's good.
But what the Knicks have had, they've had the single mode 11 Kings. Can they recover? How will they deal with the temporary loss of Chris Webber?
McGrady, three-pointer, finally, and that's exactly the look on T-Mac's face. Now as McGrady works on Isley. He's going to take it right to the hole, dumps it off to Howard, who can't get it to go, comes back to McGrady, who fights it in and down with 1/10 of a second remaining.
Overtime. How long can they hold the tip in Sacramento for LeBron's first game?
I'll tell you what, Tracy McGrady was not going to be denied.
How about our pregame meeting with Don Chaney when we were asking him which way do you send Tracy McGrady? He said, I have seen Tracy win so many games by coming down to that strong right hand and throwing that hook over the top, which looked like it was going to be the play again. That little hesitation right down the open seam, and then when the defense obviously has to come, he lays it off. Finish. Juwan Howard, that's why you're there.
And they put 4/10 of a second back on the clock. So there'll be half a second remaining. By the way, not to pat myself on the back, but I did call that.
Has taken over. He is now the best player in the game. Watch out.
Allen Houston doing his best to stay with him with a gimpy knee. Sharon Lou from outside rattles down a three-pointer.
Be that dynamic force that just kept attacking has finally come alive.
Isley to Houston. McGrady steps right out on him. Houston looking to drive. McGrady stays with him and stuffs it.
First of all, setting up his teammates, making them better than they can possibly be by themselves, and then coming back, realizing that Allen Houston prefers to go left.
5 for the Orlando Magic.
The Knicks fans are stunned. They cannot believe this turn of events.
Houston and McGrady got a piece of that.